We're now joined by Southeastern Louisiana head coach David Kiefer, Isaiah Kirby, and Keon Claire-Joe. And at this point, I'd like to ask Coach for a brief statement, and then I'll turn it over to the media.
Obviously not the way we wanted to end up the season. Thought we finished a little prematurely. Had a really fun time coaching this group. Got a tough group of kids that battled all the way to the end. And again, like I said, just really wish it wouldn't have ended tonight, but it did. And got a chance to learn from it and get better.
This time I'd like to open it up for questions. John, you have a question for Keon. Please feel free to unmute your line.
Hi, Keon. Can you hear me? Good. Question about free throw shooting. I believe that two of your biggest free throw shooting games of the year were against New Orleans, 14 attempts in one game and 15 in the other. Tonight, only 7, certainly respectable, but I was wondering, in terms of the change, is it something where they changed their defense, or do you think the refs let it go, or did you not attack as much, or what is the explanation for the difference in free throws before and now?
I didn't attack as much. I should attack more, but some of my teammates, they were attacking more. They were just basically base guarding me, so I couldn't really reach the ball.
Coach, you played them tight last week. Things got out of hand tonight. What was the biggest change between the two games?
Last night to tonight, or the last New Orleans
game?
The
last week against New Orleans.
I just, we didn't make a lot of shots. We missed a lot of open shots, I think, and I don't think that we just had as much movement on offense. We did a much better job last time, I think, of just sharing the ball and constantly moving, because New Orleans does a good job of really pressuring the basketball and kind of making you play an isolation game and taking you out of sets. And he kind of gets you into a free play game, and you kind of get stuck dribbling the ball in one place. And last game, I think we did a better job of screening, rolling hard, lifting out of the corners, and constantly moving. And today we got caught ball watching a little bit.
Were you looking to keep the game more of a slower pace compared to the last game? Considering that you're playing your second game in a little less than 24 hours.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. We're a little short numbered. We were down to 8 scholarship guys out there today, so we were trying to mix it up and keep the game in the half court. I felt like if we kept it in half court, we were the better basketball team. They really rely heavily on turnovers and getting out in transition. If we can make it a 5-on-5 game, I felt comfortable with our guys. Again, we had 17 turnovers tonight, and that can't do that against a team like that, because a lot of those turn into baskets. But yeah, I think we were trying to slow it down a little bit more, and keep it a little bit more possession game, so we can play the guys we needed to play.
Does anyone have a question for Isaiah?
Yes. Question to you, Isaiah. The effort certainly was there. You guys certainly did not quit, but the results weren't there. Just talk about the overall effort of the team despite not getting the result that you wanted.
Just talk about the overall effort of the team.
Oh yeah, that's a given. Things not going our way, regardless, we're gonna go hard, play hard defense. If our offense not there,
Hadari, do you have a question?
Yes, Hadari Jones, Garage Apartment. Coach, they jumped on you early. How much would you say playing last night was a factor in the slow start?
You don't want to come up with excuses, but shoot, I mean, these guys played 37 minutes last night. Keon's elbow is about as big as my head, and he's got 2 dislocated fingers from last night. You didn't hear us complain about it. Kirby's got a bruise this big and bleeding on his hip, and Gus Okafor's got a knee issue. We're down to 8 scholarship guys. These are excuses, but ultimately, when you got to play 35 plus minutes and you got 7.5 fingers, that makes it a little tougher.
Do you have another one, Hadari?
Well, I was just going to ask the players, because with all that being said, playing through injury, of course, it's postseason and you guys, of course, want it. But, just you fought to the end. Just tell us, how does it feel when it's all said and done, and being able to reflect back on the season and getting to this point? Just tell us how you feel and what you can hang your hat on for about this season.
You basically just get better at whatever we need to do. That's basically what we need.
Isaiah, would you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we just talk about individually getting better. Everybody getting better. You know, it's off season. We got to take care of our academics. Get back in the gym. Remember this feeling. You know, all of us want to play late till March, and all of us want to win the championship. We got a chance. None of these coaches or this conference, they picked us dead last, I think, before the season. So we've overachieved in that aspect, but we still feel like we could have done better. And so as soon as this game's over, right next week, we're gonna be back in the gym. Kirby's gonna be working on his left hand, and we're gonna get better, and we're gonna be ready to go next year.
All right, Coach. These last two games seem like they really kind of laid the foundation, not only for what this team this year has been, but moving forward into what you're trying to build. I mean, talk about how this team almost kind of embodied. I know you like to use that word a lot. What you're trying to build with this team moving forward to the last two games.
First of all, I missed my Starbucks coffee you owed me, so I'm kind of blaming the loss on you. You're supposed to give me a coffee before the game. But no, our guys, especially those two guys here, this guy here has came from
a Warrior.
Yeah, he's came from Memphis. He played for a Hall of Fame coach. He goes to UMass and goes and plays the Atlantic 10. For him to come into this program and allow myself to coach him and believe in everything we're doing, use the same verbiage, the same terminology, and give everything that he's got every single game, it gets guys like him to do the same thing. And how much better he's got since last year of getting tougher and stronger. And the future's really bright. We bring back basically our entire team, and like I said, future's bright. We got two guys right here that are Warriors that are going to get better every single day.
I'm not sure if you're going to let Keon answer this one or not, but can we expect him in a Lion jersey next year?
Yeah, you can ask him.
Just make that decision later.
Hey, got plenty of time, man.
Yes, sir.
Coach, congratulations. I enjoyed every second of it this year, man. Good luck through the off season.
All right, thanks, Lane.
All right. Thank you, everyone. That concludes tonight's post-game press conference.
Thanks, Josh.